¿Qué tal amigos? Te saluda Janet Rodríguez. Bienvenidos a una emisión más de Voces Interactivas con las entrevistas a tus artistas favoritos. Esta vez nos acompaña nuestra querida Teli Arenas. ¡Mucho gusto!
Mucho gusto. Aquí su nueva amiga Teli Arenas. Les tengo una gran sorpresa. Tenemos vía telefónica a la actriz Julia Jones. How are you, Julia?
Sí, bien. Hi, Kelly.
Welcome to Voces Interactivas. I had the pleasure to watch the screener of the movie Think Like a Dog, and this will be premiering on demand this June 9th, and it will also be available on DVD and Blu-ray on the same day. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
That's great. I have to say that I loved it. And they say that a dog is a man's best friend. Henry the dog goes above and beyond for Oliver and the family. Please tell me, Julia, about your experience making this family movie as Agent Munoz.
This was one of the lightest, most fun experiences I've had making a film. Every day just felt like a bunch of friends getting together and making something. And I think it was also kind of personal for people. It was really touching story, and I know that affected me when I read it, and was part of why I wanted to be involved with it. And then, to kind of get to work and to meet everybody and to have this energy of just levity and great fun was really special.
That's awesome. So do you have a pet? Do you have a dog by any chance?
I don't have a dog at the moment. I have a plant, which I'm really proud of because it's still alive. But I did grow up with dogs, and I had a dog when I was a kid that I was really, really close to, really attached to. And I think that Henry and Oliver's relationship in the film was one of the things that really spoke to me, because it reminded me of that relationship.
I can totally see that. And Julia, as you probably heard on the media, that many families right now are going through divorce and family problems during this tough times that we're passing through. And I truly believe that this movie has a great message. What is your point of view about how this movie has a special way to address those problems?
I think that the movie has a way of pointing out what is really important in life, and kind of minimizing or muting the effects of the things that aren't as important, and that's done through Henry the dog. He kind of is a little bit enlightened in a way, and is able to communicate through Oliver, his 12-year-old owner, that theme, and that is sort of what wins at the end. That sort of, at the end of the day, it's about what's really important, and it's about believing in yourself and about following your dreams, and it's extremely uplifting, positive message.
Totally agree with that. Very positive, very family-oriented. They also have the science, technology, the evolution. Those are great themes of interest to children and also to adults. What also made you part of this become part of this family movie, other than probably relating yourself on having a dog before, or having to interact with other, first of all, with great actors like Megan Fox and Josh Duhamel, and amazing actors.
Yeah, I read the script, and it immediately resonated with me. I think in part mostly because of the message, and I loved the dog piece of it. But I didn't think that it was anything that I could ever do, because it was a pretty broad comedy, which isn't what I'm used to doing. But so almost for fun, I put myself on tape for Gil and didn't think I would ever hear anything from it at all. I forgot about it. I forgot completely. And then I got a call to come and do a table read with everybody, which was like very surprising. And I went and we all just had such wonderful chemistry and it was so much fun. Everything just felt really right. And I lucked out.
That's awesome. So why the title Think Like a Dog? Why should we think like a dog? You kind of like mentioned it in the beginning, but why Think Like a Dog?
It's sort of a clever title now that I actually think about it, because it sounds like sort of, you know, fun and almost like, I don't know, like it doesn't have a deep meaning, but it really does. It really encapsulates like the major theme of the film. I think that there's this idea that maybe dogs or animals are simple and they're not as like weighty or significant as like human people who are in control and know what they're doing. And in the film, it's really Henry the dog who is a bit enlightened, and he sees through the things that aren't so significant that humans are taking really seriously, and he is all about more love and more togetherness and just goodness. And it's through that's the message is think like a dog, think like Henry.
Think like Henry. And just like in the beginning of the movie, like he was wondering, like, what are humans doing out there? Like, is it boring?
What are they doing? It's a really good question. I think everyone is wondering that right now. What are we doing?
Like, what are we doing? And that's great. Like, I really think that this movie is a great family movie, especially during this time that we're at home. Most of us now are at home. Some people are going back to work, but still, this is a great movie to watch with the whole family. I got to watch it by myself. I can't wait to buy the DVD and share it with my boys. And I just got a new pet, so I really love it. And the message about, like how I mentioned, you know, the problems and everything that you hear on the media, how those problems are being solved in the movie through a boy and his best friend, the dog. I mean, those are like really positive ways that, you know, you can problem solve family issues. So it's really great, and it was great seeing you in that movie as well. So I would like to thank you, and I would like for you to extend the invitation to our friends at Voces Interactivas to watch this great movie that comes out on June 9th.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much.
Yes, and I wish you a great success as always with this movie and the rest of the movies to come. Stay healthy, stay safe, and thank you so much for your precious time. If you would like to add anything to our friends at Voces Interactivas.
Oh, you're so sweet. It's been so lovely to talk to you, and I'm glad that you responded to this film so strongly. And I agree. I think that it's a really perfect time for this to come out into the world, and I'm excited for people to see it.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your time.
Oh, thank you.
Gracias, mi querida Telly. Y bueno, no se pierdan la positiva y conmovedora comedia familiar Think Like a Dog, que debuta en Digital y Bajo Demanda este 9 de junio de la mano de Lionsgate. Y bueno, amigos, esto fue Voces Interactivas con Janet Rodríguez y Telly Arenas.